Good morning. It's the spring back. Ah, 6 week wellness challenge, and we're ready. Okay, so I am going to still do a somewhat of a live Zoom, but I'm posting this on YouTube so that people can access it. I am still enjoying my birthday weekend. I'm still at a beautiful hotel. Um, with my man, and so we are going to get started. I sent him away for a little while. I have my notes. I even came prepared with my, and I know it's backwards, my 100 Ways to 100 Days of Wellness journal. And listen, when you go through it, it just literally gives you journal prompts that you can use. It gives you different pages that you can use. And then when you go towards the back, um, there's a symptom tracker, and it talks about why you would use a symptom tracker and the benefits of it. I write. I like to write, and that keeps me focused. If you want a digital version of this, I can help you with that. I can provide that for you. Just let me know. But because I know the research behind the brain hand connection, I'm an educator, and I teach science, so I research. That's what I do. So I have not introduced myself, Myra, the Menopause Wellness Coach. I help women manage menopause symptoms and live a scintillating second half through holistic strategies. So we are in week one. And I promise you, we will not be here long. I'm looking at maybe 10 minutes because I'm ready to get out. But I want to spend today focusing on the understanding of what we're doing for 6 weeks. We're going to be having conversations around how to manage menopause symptoms and to be well. Wellness is a lifestyle. It is not just, oh, I'm going to lose weight today so that my blood pressure can go down, because that's where I am right now. And we want to make sure that we're well and that it's a holistic 360 view of wellness. We're not just well physically, we're going to be well spiritually, we're going to be well socially, emotionally, intellectually, and occupationally. And I'm going to also apologize because there may be a little noise. I do have my earphones in, and so I hope that you are getting good audio. Today, I just want to introduce to you about what menopause is, just really quickly. If you're not there, or if you're there and you're coming out, know that menopause is simply the fluctuation and decrease of estrogen, progesterone, and a little bit of testosterone in our systems. Those are hormones that impact women, and you know that you are menopausal through a plethora of different reasons. Period stop is the main one, or periods start getting irregular. You start having physical symptoms such as hair loss, hair texture changes, um, your fingernails or your skin starts to get dry. There are going to be some things. Estrogen is a natural lubricant, so joint pain. I live in the land of chronic joint pain. So I go out walking and jogging in the morning. I already know I'm going to be in a little bit of discomfort. I ice up. I ice up. That is all I do. But I am not going to stop because I have chronic knee pain. You can't. I've gone to the doctor. It's arthritis. So, okay, we're going to have to move past that. Menopause affects 100% of women, whether it's surgically induced from having um, hysterectomies or other types of surgical situations, or it can occur, and I don't want to say naturally, but it occurs naturally in women as you age because the hormone levels start to decrease. Why is that? I don't know. And really, because it feels like I feel like I'm having a hot flash now. And because I know what brings on my hot flashes, I'm already prepared. I'm already prepared. I have on 3 shirts because I'm typically cold, but I already know what brings on my hot flashes. So There are three stages typically of menopause. You're going to have perimenopause, which is when you start having slight changes in your mood and things start feeling a little different. Menopause, you're in full-blown menopause after you've not had a cycle for at least a year, 12 months. You know that you are in full-blown menopause. And I've seen research and doctors say, hey, after that first year of no period, you are in full-blown menopause. But a year after that, or maybe two, and some of your symptoms start to subside, you are then postmenopausal. And I know for me, I feel like I am postmenopausal, and I've seen different gauges, and now they have these tests out that you can take to determine what stage you're in of menopause. I really don't care. I don't. Because I'm menopausal. I just need help managing what is going on with regard to my symptoms. I need help if I'm having an emotional crisis. I need help having hot flashes. I need help with knee pain, ankle pain. I need help. So I need help managing my cholesterol. And that's another thing. I went to the doctor and was told that my LDL levels were high and thus your cholesterol. And the doctor said, yeah, well, you need to quit eating, you know, rich foods that are rich in, proteins and, high fat foods, meat. And she just named all these meats and fried foods and different things. I'm a potato chip eater and I'm menopausal. There is also a link. Research shows there's also a link that shows that cholesterol levels, especially your LDL, starts to increase when you are menopausal. Again, remember that lubrication that is in your body starts to decrease, so it starts to have things to start closing up and not being as flexible as they once were. So that is where that LDL level starts to kick in. Then I know for me, I've had to do a lot of self-reflection. And as for you, what can you self-reflect on with regard to how menopause has impacted your life and what you can do to improve those aspects of your life? So for me, I sat still and because I journal, again, I journal, and I had to say what is going on. And that's where I said, okay, let's figure this out together. Now, this first week, let's work on setting goals. I want you to make sure that you set goals that fit you. Is your goal, the first goal that you want to set, is it going to be a physical goal? Do you want to lose weight? As we work through this wellness challenge, I want you to have SMART goals, and we're going to talk about that shortly. It's on my notes. Set some SMART goals. Is your goal physical? Is it to lose weight? Is it to have a better nutritional regimen? Is it to reduce your stress? Is it to look for a job so that you can have a more fulfilling outlook when you go to your place of employment? Is it to start a business? And as you develop and start whatever that wellness goal is, again, wellness is not always physical. Wellness is a myriad of different things that helps you to be the better version of yourself long term. We're not just doing this for the short term, ladies and gentlemen, if you decide to join. We are in this for the long term. We are at a point in our lives where we have to have healthy habits that promote wellness. And it is not just your physical aspect. Y'all, I'm nervous because, again, I never talked to this many people, and for me to put this out for the world, I'm nervous. But I'm excited. I really am. I'm uber excited. So hopefully you understand, first of all, menopause, what it does, and its impact on your body. And as we've been talking, the stages of menopause and what happens during those stages. And this point, we're talking about self-reflection. What is it that you've done to self-reflect about what you're going through menopause? Now, we're going to develop some goals. I, again, am doing this challenge on the fly, so your wellness goal tracker is on my computer. I'm on my iPad. All I came with was my iPad and my phone, so I am doing this on the fly as I'm out. And hopefully one day soon I can do this and have it automated. That's my goal. So number one, we want to make sure that we assess our current state. I had a client the other day say that she's hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. But one thing she's learned is as she's assessing her current state, part of it is stress. So she's like me. She has stress-induced hot flashes. So she has learned to manage that. And so she knows, hey, I have to keep my bedroom super cold, and when I need to get away, that's where I can go. Or she knows, hey, I have to dress in layers like I am, and so that you can come out of a layer if you need to. So once you've identified your current state of where you are, where are some areas that you need to improve? So if you have stress-induced hot flashes, or my favorite, a sugar-induced hot flash, you have to cut out some of that sugar. I have Twizzlers in my bag to travel back home with today, and I'm going to eat those Twizzlers. And am I going to have a hot flash or two or three? And am, but I'm ready for it. Identify your areas of improvement. So I know that I have to cut out sugar, not just to minimize the hot flashes, but for my overall wellness. We're wanting to be well here. When we set these SMART goals, remember, and everybody has worked a job or you've done some type of program where those SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. We're doing this for 6 weeks. What is it that you can set a goal for that is specific, that you can measure? So stress, can you measure the amount of stress that you are enduring? I would say yes, because are you angry all day? Are you angry for a part of the day? Are you angry for an hour? So therefore, you can measure that amount of stress, and you know you. So you can measure that. Is it an achievable goal? Absolutely. So if you're stressed and angry and having issues, you can say, okay, this is an achievable goal to decide that I'm going to stop being stressed out and all the time. Is it relevant? Why, yes, it is. Because you know that if you're stressed out, you are going to have high blood pressure. You are going to have eating disruptions. I don't know about y'all, but if I'm angry, my stomach is so tore up. Like, I cannot eat. Is it time bound? Yes, I'm setting a goal to not be angry, and I have 6 weeks to start setting a more realistic wellness goal with regard to that. And then also, considering your factors of your work and your life. Are you a person who has grandkids that you're in charge of and babysitting and whatnot? How can all of these goals that you're setting be impacted by your lifestyle or considering your work? I know where I work, I teach full time. So I have to, and I've already been, I had the nerve to be reprimanded for breathing. Listen, if a kid says something or does something, or if I feel like I'm in a situation that is a little bit, that's going to cause me stress, I stop and breathe, and I dare somebody to stop me from doing it. And they've tried, not the kid. Seek social and emotional support. I'm here. I'm your girl. I want to set up a private group that you can reach out to me. You know what? I'm tripping. I do have a private group. I have a private Facebook group. So if you need to reach out to me, you can do that. I am considering doing either WhatsApp or GroupMe or something so that we can have more instant conversation. So you let me know how you want to contact me or how we want to do this. And again, everyone's goals are different. I'm at the 15-minute mark, so I'm about to wrap this up. Everyone's goals are different. And as long as you're registered, I can send you a goal tracking sheet and we can move from there. I feel like I kind of rambled because I have paper in front of me and I'm being distracted by people here at the hotel. But I wanted to get information out to you. So this is where we've been today. I've introduced menopause, talked about the effects and the impacts of menopause stages, the basics of menopause, menopause, full-blown menopause after not having a cycle for a year, and then post-menopause, which is typically as your symptoms start to subside. And then I talked about doing a little bit of self-reflection. What has menopause done to you, for you? How has it impacted your life? And I'm going to be honest, menopause has really not been that bad. And I promise you, if you practice more wellness strategies, you will start to see that, hey, it's not that bad. It is a stage of life. It's natural. It's what everybody is going through. And then we're going to, or you should be working on developing goals. And again, if you are registered, I can send you the goal tracking sheet, and y'all let me know how y'all want to communicate with me. WhatsApp, group me, the Facebook group, and you can just send me instant messages or whatever through there. You let me know, and we will go from there. All right, so I'm at the 16-minute mark, rolling up on 17. Love y'all, and we will chat soon.